Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated in memory of Masha Bas Batsheva. There's just 1 week left to Rosh Hashanah, so if you haven't made Rosh Hashanah plans yet, don't wait, go to ygprochester.com and sign up. It's going to be great. This week we have a double Torah portion, Netzavim Vayelech. It's Moshe's last day on earth. He's 120 years old. And he's giving his final farewell speech to the Jewish people before they enter the land of Israel. And he begins, Atem Netzavim Hayom Kolchem. You are all standing here united before God. And then he lists all the social categories. From the most powerful, the leaders, and all the people of high positions, the men, the women, the children, until the water carrier and wood chopper. You are all standing before God united to enter the covenant of God. This idea where every single person plays a part in Judaism, no matter their social status, is one that the Talmud actually relates further. Kol Yisrael Revim Zeh B'Zeh. Every single Jewish person is a guarantor for the others when it comes to the covenant of God. Now you might say, well, wait a minute, when it comes to guaranteeing something, don't you have to be a person of means? Like if you walked into a bank and you said, I want to be the guarantor on a huge mansion, and they said, well, what do you do for a living? And you said, well, I'm unemployed. Which bank is going to let you be the guarantor on that loan? So you might look at this and say, well, how can the water carrier or the wood chopper be a guarantor when it comes to the covenant of God for the great sages, for the leaders of the Jewish people? How can they be the guarantor? Well, the Talmud relates another story. And this happened with Rabbi Yosef, the son of Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi. And he had a near-death experience. He was very ill and had a near-death experience. When his father prayed and he recovered, his father asked him, my son, what did you see up in heaven? And he said, I saw an upside-down world. I saw that our world is upside down. I saw that what we value down here, up there, is not as valuable. The people that we revere down here are not held as in high esteem up there. The people we look down upon down here are held in greater esteem up there. See, we live in an upside-down world where we view social status by, what is in your bank account? What's the title before and after your name? What circles do you run in? The richer, the more powerful person, I want to run in those circles. If you see the metaphorical water carrier or the more simple person like the water carrier or wood chopper, you're like, we look down upon them a little bit. But before God, when standing before God, there is no social status. There's no hierarchy of greater and lower. It doesn't make a difference what your title is or what you have in the bank account. It only matters what you do, day in, day out. The person that we view as the most righteous may not be as righteous as we think. The person that we look down upon as being, they don't really do much when it comes to good things, might do a lot more than you imagine. Every single Jewish person has a soul, a divine soul, that is treasured by God. The very fact that you are here on this planet, breathing and walking this earth, means that God feels that you have something to contribute that nobody else could. Whether it's a talent, whether it's something that you have, nobody else can contribute. So when Moshe tells the Jewish people, you are standing here united before God, he is telling them you are standing here equal before God. When it comes to the covenant of God, there is no hierarchy. The wood chopper and water carrier are just as great as the greatest leaders of the generation. Before God, it only matters what we do. Shabbat Shalom.